Hey, so unfortunately they did not end up showing the latest film by Takeshi Miike last night, as it was written in the program here. Apparently there have been some misunderstanding with Japan, and they wanted to coincide the premiere of the film with the official release in Japan, which unfortunately has been postponed, so no Takeshi Miike this year, which displeases me greatly. So they ended up replacing that showing with the South Korean animated feature On the White Planet by Herb Bum-wook, which I've already seen that day, so I had no reason to stay. Might as well talk about this one. There isn't much to talk about, really. This is one of those unnecessarily cruel and violent film that are gratuitous at the end of it. Gratuitously cruel and mean-spirited. That they only seem to give the overly simplistic message that the world is a bloody awful place. Whoop-de-doo. Really. The characters of the characters of this film, tongue twisting, inadvertent tongue twisting. The characters of this film, the only characteristics they have is either being miserable or cruel to each other, or both. They spend all the time either planning to do horrible things or doing horrible things, and having horrible things happen to them. And there is no one to get behind here, and there is no reason for the audience to be invested in the actual misery, violence, and cruelty that's going on. There is no silver lining, and there is no clear-cut message other than, again, the overly simplistic, overly cynical, for the sake of being gratuitous and overly cynical message of humanity sucks, there is no hope. Cosmic pessimism for dummies, basically. It's infantile, that's what it is. And it's also terribly misguided in that regard. If you're going to go for the immensely cruel and nihilistic path, at least be sure to communicate a meaningful message that's actually, more significant and less idiotic than just world, humanity, bleh. It's a very, very elementary, very infantile form of cosmic pessimism that just is ineffectual. In fact, this film is, at best, it's laughable because of how exaggerated it is. At worst, it's just boring. Because there is nothing other than the misery and the violence. And they all get pretty expected after a while. They do not have effect on you because you don't have any reason to care about the characters or anything that's going on in the film at any given time, because now the characters have any redeemable qualities to latch on, which is the point. Sorry for missing that. But still, when the message of your film, the only significant message is that life is cruel, that's just patronizing. And it's just not worth my time. We know that life is cruel. Expand on that. Oh, South Korea. When it's not wacky romances, it's juvenile cosmic pessimism for dummies. At least in my experience. Well, Today we have a fair few films to look at, including the latest film by Mamoru Oshii, which you might know for being the director of Ghost in the Shell, Tokyo Tribe, and of course Angel Egg. And who could ever forget Angel Egg, am I right? And oddly and interestingly enough, it's not an animated feature like he is usually wont to do. No, it's a live-action film titled Nowhere Girl, or Tokyo Mukokuseki Shoujo. That's how to be interesting at the very least. Anyway, this is it for now. See you later.